Food is a huge part of experience in Athens, as the city is famous for its simple, inviting taverns and authentic street food places. Hi guys, my name is Rok and I spent the last 9 years traveling around Europe as a tour guide, and I can't wait to take you on a delicious Athens food tour. Athenians usually have their breakfast on the go by grabbing a cup of coffee and a bread ring covered in sesame seeds like this one called Koulouri. It can be found in every bakery and with street vendors, available in many variations. Besides its simple ring form, you may also find it twisted or braided, filled with chocolate, cheese, or even without sesame seeds. If you need a quick breakfast or just an authentic snack on the go, this is a perfect choice. If you need a substantial breakfast, you should try some of the pies. Pies are huge in Greece and they are a big part of the Athenian street food scene. This was food of poor Greek farmers that turned simple ingredients like flour, oil, cheese and spinach into pies in order to feed their families. They are phyllo-based pastries made by layering many sheets of phyllo brushed with oil or butter. It is believed that ancient Greeks invented pie pastry and modern Athenians still love it, and choices are abundant from sweet to savory ones. But two most iconic pies are cheese pie and spinach pie. Cheese pie is made with layers of phyllo dough and stuffed with feta and egg mixture. Spinach pie uses similar layers of phyllo dough, only to be stuffed with feta and spinach. Cafes in Athens can be found all over the city, but the most picturesque ones are in Plaka and Monastiraki neighborhoods and their surroundings. Besides modern espresso, they also serve traditional Greek coffee that is an essential part of Athenian life. While brewing, sugar and fine grinded coffee are added and boiled until the mixture begins to rise. Then the coffee is poured into a cup without filtering, so you have to wait till grounds in the cup settle. This is a very strong brew with a foam on top, the liquid coffee in the middle and the grounds on the bottom of the cup. Now this stuff will definitely open your eyes. Souvlaki, kalamaki and gyros are all very similar and most popular street food choices in Athens. The main ingredient of souvlaki are small pieces of marinated meat grilled on a skewer. It comes with tomatoes, red onion and tzatziki sauce. The whole thing is then warped in soft pita bread and is more of a snack than a full meal. This is one of the small old-school places called Kostas, popular with locals as it offers authentic souvlaki experience. If you want a proper meal, you can find many places where they serve souvlaki as a full plate. On the other hand, kalamaki is basically the stripped-down version of souvlaki, as it includes only sticks with meat, a slice of lemon and a piece of bread. So how is gyros different from souvlaki? Main difference is in the way the meat is prepared. While souvlaki meat is grilled on a stick, gyros are grilled on a rotating skewer, as word gyros means to turn. Besides ancient monuments, Athens is also famous for ancient desserts. Here they serve the oldest dessert that dates back to the first ancient Olympic Games. It is called Loukoumades and apparently it was served to the Olympic winners. It wouldn't be considered a healthy food for top athletes these days, as these are basically little round donuts, deep fried until they become crispy and golden on the outside and fluffy and airy on the inside. Traditionally, they are served soaked in hot honey syrup, cinnamon and sprinkled with chopped walnuts or roasted sesame seeds. You can find it in many places, but this shop is completely dedicated only to this ancient dessert. With endless coastline and crystal clear sea, Greece is also famous for the seafood. In this simple and authentic Greek tavern, they serve one of the most popular seafood in Greece, fried anchovies and sardines. In this place, you will rarely see tourists, but it's extremely popular with locals. Don't worry, they also have an English menu, but without even looking at the menu, you should order simple, lightly battered, salted and pan-fried anchovies or sardines. They are deliciously spiced and eaten whole, including its small bones. They don't look like much, but you simply have to try them, as they are absolutely delicious. Taverns spread their wobbly chairs and simple tables on the pavement and bring life to the streets. They offer honest and delicious fresh food prepared on traditional recipes passed down through generations. One of the best areas for a nice tavern experience is the upper part of the Plaka neighborhood. Tzatziki is one of the most popular cold appetizers and sauces that's eaten and served all over Greece. This creamy sauce is deliciously light and refreshing. It is made of yogurt mixed with cucumbers, olive oil, fresh herbs, garlic, lemon juice and salt. Tzatziki is a healthy food packed with protein and goes great with all kinds of meat, especially with grilled meat, and is often used as a dip for veggies or as a spread. Fried zucchini fritters are a tasty veggie treat, usually served as part of small dishes served as appetizers called meze all over Greece. They are made from fresh zucchini, green onions, fresh herbs, eggs, a good quality feta cheese and olive oil. Perfect zucchini fritters must be fried till extra crispy on the outside while still preserving their creamy and rich texture on the inside. Another traditional Greek dish found in taverns in Athens are wine leaves stuffed with a delicious herb and rice mix shaped into little rolls and boiled until wonderfully tender. It can be a vegetarian dish or a meat dish, as some Dolmades recipe variations, besides rice, herbs and seasoning, also include minced meat. Instead of wine leaves, cabbage leaves can be used, but then the dish is known under the name stuffed cabbage rolls. This is a very old dish, as the origins of this recipe can be traced back to the time of Alexander the Great. Stuffed wine leaves can be served as a hot appetizer or a main course and can be eaten by hand. Moussaka is one of the most popular traditional Greek dishes that's eaten and served all over Greece. Moussaka is the main course, and it is to the Greek what lasagna is to Italians. It's a layered, casserole-style dish made with layers of vegetables and meat. Traditional Greek moussaka is made with baked or pan-fried eggplants and potatoes, rich tomatoey beef or lamb mince sauce, and topped up with a deliciously creamy bechamel or white sauce. If you want to cook this and many other delicious Greek meals, check out this awesome YouTube channel Aki's Kitchen. I used some of the clips in this video. I'll put his link in the description below. As Athens has such a rich and tasty food experience, I made a list of my favorite Athens food tours and food experiences that can be found in the description below this video. But Athens is also one of the world's oldest cities and the cradle of Western civilization with an amazing history and heritage. That is why I prepared a special video about top things to do in Athens, available in the top corner. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can share your questions, suggestions, or experience about Athens in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit notification bell to be notified about my new travel videos. Thanks for watching, Kali Orexi, and see you next time.